Hey everyone, lesson 5, level 6, choosing your own adventure by accessing random elements from a 1D array. So my guess is we're going to generate a random index between 0 and whatever the length of the array is, minus 1. And then we'll return that random element. So this could be cool and useful. So let's click on the random exoplanet. We'll get started with that first and we'll see what is up. So in my Galaxy Runner class, I've got an array of planets that are named worlds. And you'll notice, like, for example, this very first one is a no parameter or non-parameterized constructor. There, it takes no parameters. So we'll look at that and see what it comes back as. And then, but everything else seems to have a name and a type of planet, I guess. And then we create a galaxy object called the galaxy, which takes the world array, which right above takes that as an input, if you will. And we need to call the getRandomPlanet method and print the results. So let's take a gander at the planets first, because I'm curious to know what's happening with that non-parameterized constructor there. So in the planet class, there are two private instance variables, both strings, one for the name of the planet and one for the type of the planet. And here is the no parameter constructor, and by default sets the name and the type to unknown. But if they know the name and they know the type, they set those. Got it. There's your get name, there's your get type, and there's your toString method. If we were to print something out, it would print out the name of the planet, followed by a colon and a space, and then the type. My guess will probably end up doing that. So let's go to Galaxy, because that's what we have to do first. In the Galaxy class, so the Galaxy takes a private array of planets as an instance variable. And there is the constructor. And this is what we want to work on. We want to return a random planet from the 1D array of planet objects. So I'm going to first off figure out, I'm going to go math.random. So this is going, you've heard this before, this is going to return a random double between 0 and 1, but not including 1. So if I want a random number from 0 up to the length of it, I'm just going to go worlds times, did not mean to do that, times worlds.length. And so that is going to give me a random double between 0 and whatever the length is. I'm going to use length because it will never be length. So if the length is 10, it will never be 10. It will always get truncated to 9, which is okay. That's what the index would be. The thing I need to do is I need to cast this as an integer. So I will do that right away. And I think that's good. I think we're okay there. So let's go back to the Galaxy Runner class. And the getRandomPlanet was in the Galaxy class, right? getRandomPlanet takes no parameters and input. So let's call the Galaxy dot get random planet, and we want to print the result out. So I'm going to go system.out.println, and I need to make sure I put a semicolon there at the end. So this is either going to work or not work. We're going to find out here in a second. And I messed up something. Happening. Int. Oh, I need to, ooh, I, I needed, this is my index. So what I needed to do is I needed to take my world's index, my worlds, and I needed to return that index. So I think that's what I had to do. And that's going to be a planet object. Let's see what happens now. There it is. Let's do it again, see what happens. There it is. I wonder if the level will return unknown, unknown. Let's run the test, see if the test works. And it did. So kids, I make mistakes, man, when I do this. I spell things wrong, I miss things, but I read the output carefully and try to fix my mistakes. So that is the first Choose Your Own Adventure in level 6 of lesson 5. So we'll do part B next.